Hi, it's me, Mr. Donnelly. You didn't recognize me because I had my pollen protection gear on. I have spring allergies. I don't have a virus. But I was just outside trying to plant, and I was going to shoot a great video showing you about the life cycle of plants and the parts of plants and the needs of plants. And after all the sneezing and coughing and watery eyes, I decided I was going to bring this inside and we do a little bit of learning with the plants that I brought in with me and with the hydroponic system that is similar to the ones we have at school. So this is only going to be a few minutes, and depending on what grade you're in, some of you are learning about the life cycles, the from the seed to the sprout, to the full-grown plant, to the flower, to the most precious little flower, whose job it is to make a seed so the cycle can repeat itself. Seed to sprout, to plant, to flower, to seed. To sprout, to plant, to flower, to seed. I think you get the picture. There's also, in the parts of the plants, there's the leaves. There's the roots. There's some roots here. I've got another one here. Let's see. I think some of these roots came up visible. Oh, there's flowers everywhere right now because it's spring. And virus or not, the plants don't care. They love spring. And allergies or not, I don't care. I love spring. So plants need 4 different things to grow. They need light, sunlight, or in the case of our hydroponic system, they need lamplight, special lamps that reproduce sunlight. They need water, just like we need water. We get thirsty and we drink and we grow. We are mostly made of water, and plants are mostly made of water. We need air to breathe. And if it's full of pollen, we filter it a little bit. But we need air, and so do plants. And the cool thing about that is we breathe the oxygen out of the air, and our bodies exhale carbon dioxide. Those are 2 different gases. Plants breathe the carbon dioxide out of the air, and they do it through tiny little openings in their leaves. You'd need a microscope to see them. But there are tiny little openings in those leaves. And the plants breathe the air. And they inhale the carbon dioxide. And they exhale the oxygen. So it's the exact opposite of us. So we provide the gases in the air that the plants need to survive. And the plants provide the gases in the air that we need to survive. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. So we talked about the needs of plants, and we talked about the life cycle of plants. Let's see, needs of plants were water, air, light. We forgot one. Plants grow in soil. And soil is kind of a need of a plant. But really, it's a little trickier than that. The soil is not what the plants need. The soil is what the roots of the plants grab hold of to hold them in place when the wind blows. But it's the nutrients in the soil that the plants drink up through their roots that help them grow. The nutrients are kind of like vitamins. Some of you might take a vitamin in the morning when you're having your breakfast. And that's kind of like nutrients. It's the extra stuff that you need to be healthy. Nutrients are in the soil. And nutrients can be anything from nitrogen to iron. All sorts of things in the soil. You don't need soil to grow plants, though. In this system here, there's no soil. There's just a spongy substance called rock wool, has no nutrients in it, and it's a sponge. It holds water and nutrients, and we put the nutrients in the water. And then we turn the system on, and the water flows through the plant system, and the plants drink up the water, and the nutrients are already in them. And this allows us to grow things indoors. I'll leave this out and show you how to plant in a moment. Let's see, we went through the needs of plants, the parts of the plants, seed. Oh, that was the life cycle. Seed to sprout, to plant, to flower, to seed. And there's the parts of the plants. There is the flower, whose job it is to make the seed. They come out when they're ready, when it's a grown-up plant. There's the leaves. Their job is to soak up the sunlight, soak up all that energy, and use it to help them grow. Leaves come in different shapes and sizes. And then there's those roots. I don't know if you can see that there. The roots are the part of the plant that grow down into the ground and hold it in place and also suck up that water and nutrients. And there's one more part. The stem. The stem is what grows up out of the ground and supports the leaves and the flowers. And the job of the roots down here is to suck up the water and send it through the stem so that it gets to the different parts of the plant, the water and the nutrients. Now, again, I was going to plant my outside garden, but my allergies couldn't take it. But we're going to plant a seed here into the hydroponic system, and then I'll let you go, and I'll continue planting the rest of them. I'll see if I can get my family involved to help me with this. Seeds come in different sizes, and these broccoli seeds are tiny. It fell. Tiny. Here, watch it. It'll roll. That's a stem. Couple little dots on my hand. Do you see them there? Those are broccoli seeds. And broccoli seeds come from a broccoli plant. And if I want to grow broccoli, I get the seeds from the broccoli plant. If I want to grow spinach, I get the seed from the spinach plant. And if I want to grow an apple tree, I have to go to an apple tree and get the seeds there. I can't just plant a seed and go, I know you're broccoli, but I wish you to become celery. Please magically become celery. That doesn't work. The plant already knows what it is, even when it's the tiniest little baby. So I put 2 little seeds in there, and the biggest reason I put 2 seeds in there is because one of them just may not grow. So this makes this doubles the chances that I'll have a successful garden. I like to use that rule of putting 2 seeds per plant. Once I plant all these, I'll add the nutrients to the water and turn my hydroponic system on. And if I were doing this outside in the garden, it would take about 3 months before I could be harvesting broccoli. And when I do it here in the hydroponic system inside, because it's more efficient, because I have all the nutrients in the water already, it's only going to take about 2 months, maybe even less. I miss you guys so much. I love you all so much. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Happy spring break. Stay safe, everybody.